What's up, guys? Becca Me is here, and today we got the Foster Season 2, Episode 16, Only If You Knew. If You Only Knew. Okay, so this episode starts off, basically, the police question Callie on I know that Callie wanted to protect her friend, but what about that Daphne's kid? And the guy's like, Cal, and he's like, what do you have against me? You don't have any proof to say my client, and and you don't have any proof with my client, and he's like, yeah, he's like, I know that you, he's like, yeah, he's like, and he's like, we know that you want to protect your friend, but look, we have this little dog toy that you gave Daphne, that you gave your friend, that was given to Tasha when she was kidnapped, when she was returned. So the guy just says, you have a way out theory. Why is and then he's like, why is your client say anything? Maybe she was involved. And he's like, yeah, I hear that nonsense. You have a way, you don't have any proof. So Robert's like, Callie, they don't have any proof that you did it, or that you gave it Daphne and Steph. She's a cop. She can do anything. So don't tell anyone. Basically, that's what. So yeah. So last episode, Mariana was like, "Hey Matt, I want to go on tour with you guys. Why don't I go on tour with you?" And he's like, your parent, and yeah. Brandon's like, and then Matt's like, "Hey, Mariana wants to go on tour." So Brandon's like, "Mariana, you're not going on tour with us. Forget about it." She's like, "We're not bringing girlfriends." And she's like, your girlfriend's going. And he's like, "She's in the band." And she's like, "It's not actually up to you, it's up to mom." And she's like, "Mom's not even letting me go, trying to not let me go." So she's like, "Yeah." And she's like, "You can't even go to the gig either." So she's like, yeah, if you don't let me go, I'll tell mom what the real gig is." So basically blackmailing him. And she even wrote a website for someone's little sister, but still blackmail, Mariana, blackmail. So, yeah. So Daphne gets visit. So Callie comes home to see Daphne, and she doesn't know what to wear because she gets visitations with Tasha. So yeah, so she doesn't know what to wear, and she doesn't know what to wear, and that. So yeah, they go to Raphael, and Tasha gets to meet Daphne, but while Tasha's hanging, while Callie's talking with Raphael kind of gives him, a little backstory on him. And that he was in a group home until he grew out of it. Most of his life until he grew out. So, but then they hear a loud commotion outside, so they rush outside to see Daphne, Tasha's foster mom, yelling at Tasha that she's basically like, I know, everyone, you may be fooling everyone that you're a nice person, but basically you're a criminal. And she's Tasha's foster mom, and she's like, but Daphne's like, she's her baby, and yeah, and what breaks Daphne's heart is when Tasha says "mom" to the foster mom, not to Daphne, and runs into the foster mom's arms, breaking Daphne's heart. Which I feel bad for Daphne here. Like her own daughter said called her foster mom her mom. Like that must hurt. And they're planning to adopt Tasha while Daphne's trying to fight to bring her back. And she's like, and she leaves saying, "If you know what's best for Tasha, you should let her go." And walks away. So yeah. Drama, episode drama. Cause yeah, Daphne, we all know Daphne. Like, she's gonna continue fighting Tasha. She's gonna continue fighting for Tasha until she has her. So, foster mom, you can say, you can tell her to give up, but we all know Daphne King. She's not giving up until she has her. So yeah, so yeah, we all know. We all know. Well, no. So yeah. So Brandon goes to a farm party where Mario's like, "Hey, I thought it was a farm party, but no, it wasn't. It's actually a farm party where eat pills and so this bouncer won't believe Mariana is part of the band until Matt's like, hey, she's with us, and she's like, you won't believe I'm part of the band until a band member tell you, and Mariana's like, and then Matt's like, hey Mariana, don't pick a fight with that bouncer. So yeah, so Lou is taking the pills because yeah, so Mariana has contact lenses, and yeah, so she gets contact, and so when she goes away to fix her contact, but some guys lock her in a storage unit with some girl who looks like she's ODing. So Mariana, so while Lou and Brandon are singing Crossfire, Lou forgets the song, and Brandon's like Crossfire, and just like yeah, it's kind of funny that Brandon has to sing the rest of the song, and Lou forgets one lyric, and then the cops come. Brandon Callie shows up to this, and because Mario must have called her or something, but yeah, shows up, and yeah, Mario shows up. Callie shows up, and he's like, this is Raphael. And he's like, she's on, she's on probation. Take her out of here. I'll go help Mario. And Mariana tells the man, so she doesn't know the girl who's ODing, but she doesn't know what she took. But Brandon basically yells at her, saying, hey, Mariana's like, hey, Mariana's like, I'm sorry to go out to the storage unit, but I'm not sorry that I don't want to save that girl's life. And he's like, I'm not. She's like, I'm not blaming you, but she's like, yeah, but you're just blaming her because you know that you shouldn't have been that you shouldn't have been playing a gig that in the first place. And Lou's like, hey, you shouldn't have. You're right. She shouldn't come on tour. We shouldn't be babysitting your sister on tour. And he's like, well, yeah, because I'll be busy babysitting you. And she's like, you took a mystery pill and didn't think what happened next. And she's like, I forgot a lyric. That happens when she's sober too. Which guy like, wait, what? You forget a lyric when you're sober. How does that even happen? How does that even happen? That doesn't make any sense. How does she forget a lyric when she's sober, but she also forgets a lyric when she's on pills? That doesn't make any sense. But anyway, yeah, so he's like, you took a mystery pill, but you didn't. And she's like, you're questioning my. Is this gonna be like on tour? Her questioning your every move? And he's like, it's like he's like, you know, it's your sister's fault why we didn't gain my. It's not Marion's fault. She did the right thing by. That girl almost died. And she's like, she's fine. She's like, it could have been you, Lou. That girl with Marion saved could have been Lou. And Brandon's like, you took a misery pill and didn't think what happened next. It's him caring, not judging. Yeah. So, yeah. So, yeah. So, Jesus gets approached by this guy who's like, hey, he's a Flintwood recruiter. Jesus finally gets an arc in the show. Finally, after 2 seasons. After 1 season, after 2 seasons in season 2, he finally gets arc on the show. And he's just like, hey. And he's like, yeah, the dude's offering, and he's like, man, his family couldn't afford it, and he's an eater. And he's like, I'm offering you a scholarship. So he just finally gets arc on the show. So, yeah. And Callie reveals, that she lied to Stephanie, that they know, that Stephanie know something that they know something that she doesn't, that she knows something that they don't, and she can't even look into them in the face right now, and she promised that she won't lie again. So Callie goes and she's like, she's gonna go with Robert. End of the episode. Okay, so I thought the episode was really good. Brandon, Mariana did the right thing. Jesus finally gets an arc in the show after one season of not getting an arc in the show. Callie, Daphne, you know, Daphne got into a fight with Tasha's foster mom. Yeah, Tasha's foster mom. I was not expecting her to show up and say, like, so yeah. So anyway, okay, yeah. I totally listened today. So yeah, anyway, like, comment, subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe. Hope you have a wonderful night. And I'll see you next up, Fosters.